Time on the track.
I don't hate dude. Do I like him or care for him? Not really.
Right. I
You know what I'm saying? And I want you to know, it's not really. I don't care for dude like that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Hate is something deep.
Yeah, most definitely.
He was stranded on the side of the road, you help him?
Well, if he was stranded on the side of the road, would he help him?
Would you help?
No. Not at this moment. Now, maybe long down the road, maybe I probably would help him change his tires.
Do you think
right now?
Do you think
I see
right
the
now?
whole
Hold on,
change.
man.
That boy better have insurance right now.
Hey, if you was
Big
on the
old
side of
facts.
the road, you think he'll stop and help you?
No, indeed.
I
No,
beg to differ.
indeed.
I beg to differ, though.
You beg to differ?
Well, I'm gonna reverse something. You say you don't hate him. Do you think that he hates you?
No.
That's
nah.
why. And then how you gonna say you beg? How you go
He
against I beg to
still
differ?
would not help me, boy. Facts. You know who you dealing with. And that's what I be trying to tell people. Y'all don't know who y'all dealing with. Some of y'all might know you're dealing with, but some of y'all don't know who y'all dealing with. You know what I'm saying? This dude been shiesty and conniving since day one, man.
But can people change?
Cold-blooded manipulator.
Can people change?
What? I tilt my hat to him for that.
Can
The coldest. And guess what? Gonna manipulate and crack a joke at the same time.
Gotta ask.
You hear me? Off the muscle. But me being who I am, I'm gonna go back and forth with you. I'm with it. I'm with the shits. I'm definitely with the shits.
You Islamic?
Not at all.
So, I know GANGSTA is Islamic,
Right.
And with having having a certain kind of religious faith or whatever, you don't think that he could have a change, like at being a different type of person?
Absolutely. I believe everybody can change. I believe anybody can change,
You
man.
don't curse or nothing, really.
You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah,
get it.
It's hard not to
I
curse,
get
man,
it.
bro.
I get it.
Especially
Listen,
when you tick
not
off.
me.
Niggas
Listen,
do.
I could live there and start right now and not curse through the rest of this interview or anymore. What that mean?
I mean, you got some
What that
self-control.
care?
That means you have some self-control.
Man, I got self-control. I got self-control to a degree. I ain't gonna have no lie. That boy coming walking through this door right now. He gonna be like, "What's up?" I'm gonna be like, "What's up?" I'm like, "You stay right there. I'm gonna get right here. I'm gonna clear everything out the way. I'm gonna move the table, move that camera. We gonna get it in, and guess what? I'm gonna dab him off at this over with. Big old facts.
That ain't no hate at all, right there.
Big old facts. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's why I said that.
That almost sound like partners.
We gonna get it in, and I'm gonna dab him off, but I ain't gonna go that far.
I mean, it's something that sound like partners.
That
When
sound
you
like
say dab
partners.
off,
No,
that sound
indeed,
like
no.
partners. We fighting, dab it off.
You know what came to my
I did that with my partner.
That's what came to my head, Rip. And I'm gonna see if you respect this, right?
Right.
Because I respect it when I said I gave you my woo on how I felt about a nigga telling on me, but I couldn't put myself in your position.
Right.
I can't even describe it, no matter how much as I could.
Right.
Is that applied to a nigga ratting? You know what I'm saying? Like, you wasn't like a nigga ain't been in that situation.
Right.
Like, we like, nigga don't supposed to do that. Woo, 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 man.
Right.
Telling on the dead, telling on the live. Like, I got out, however I got out this bitch.
Right.
Nah, you ain't supposed to do that. But a nigga ain't the one who been locked up 20 or something years. And we only can speak on that. Like, I could speak on nigga telling because nigga ain't told on me. So how you look at it? Is that the same shit? Do you feel some way about, like, how I feel about your situation that you feel about GANGSTA?
To a degree. Not much, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like with that situation with him telling on the dead, I feel like he did what he wanted to do and how he wanted to do it to get out. You know what I'm saying? But being who you are and you gangster, you killer, you ratting to get out of jail. And he said that. I'm going to say this. I'm going to give him this. I respect the fact that he embracing his rat jacket.
That was my next question. Right. You gotta respect that.
I respect that. I have no issue with that. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, no, I feel you wasn't supposed to go there, period. And he told a few people in a few different interviews, I made the rule. Yeah. I made the rule and I broke the rule.
Go ahead, Meano, while I put this together.
Is the code real to you? The code.
It used to be real. It's not real anymore. They have made it a law.
Facts.
They have made it a law. Now, I heard him say something the other day. Where they saying that it's federal for you to rat on somebody and get your time cut. Rule 35B. And all these parishes, well, the old parish is shut down now. If you got into a fight with somebody, y'all jugged each other up, whatever, you go in the office, there was a law that they put on the wall in the office. If you rat on anybody, you get your time cut. This is what the DA, Leon Canizero, was doing. You rat on anybody with anything.
Give us any information.
Anything, you're getting cut off. Your time getting cut, or you might go home.
Depending on how much information
Depending on how much information you give me, you're going home. So that ain't just federal, it's state also. You know what I'm saying? And dudes started doing that. This is what they started saying. This was the logo. Why do 10 when you could bring a friend?
Right. Yeah.
Nah,
that was a model.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that was a model.
That was crazy to me.
Right.
And like I say, being in that parish, it teaches you something. I saw dudes that were best friends going against each other. Because when that discovery come,
Yeah.
and you see what your partner did because he about to go home,
You see?
Everybody get down.
bruh, man.
Get down party.
Bruh, I was in the parish when that started, the old parish. But I was in the old parish when you had guys that were doing 30, 40 years coming back to court, trying to get their time back.
Ripple, but do the street shit, everything not ratting and all that, big brother. Do that overpower the 6-month baby and Ripper old lady stomach. You know what I'm saying? To get out of jail of being solid. Do that overpower. You got the mind frame. I knew what I was getting in when I got in this shit. And my unborn baby who about to be born in another 3 months, got to figure it out on their own because I'm staying solid. That overpower that to you, big brother?
That's how I feel. That's how I feel.
Respect that.
That's how I feel. My morals and my principles and my respect mean everything to me.
Right.
It ain't got to mean nothing to nobody else. In America, YouTube, y'all, it ain't got to mean nothing to nobody else. For me,
No, real shit.
my morals, my principles, my respect especially. You not about to be in no conversation. Man, I can't believe this nigga Ripper ratted on woo-de-woo.
Right.
You not about to have no conversation like that about me. I don't care who you are, where you at. I don't care what the circumstances is. My girl knew who I was. She reaped the benefits of me being in the streets. This would come with it.
Right.
This would go along with that.
You think your mind frame will change? Do you think it have people that been locked down a lot of years, but they started that way?
Yeah.
And the time break.
Yeah.
And the time break.
The time, it'll do something to you.
Will
you know
that
what
do
I'm
something
saying?
to you, speaking like how you speak and so woo, you know what I'm saying? Like what
Yeah,
you
I mean,
think
like,
that?
it's like, for different folks are different strokes.
Oh,
Right.
sure.
You know what I'm saying? So some of us gonna stand on business, some of us not.